Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leigh Fuge, and in this video today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Huge STO Super Terrific Overdrive. So the STO is the latest offering from the guys at Huge. This is Jeorge Tripps at Huge's take on the classic Nobels ODR-1. So if you don't know about the Nobels ODR-1, it's a bit of a staple in the Nashville session world. It's become known as the Nashville Overdrive. It looks like a tube screamer, and many people assume that it has a tube screamer characteristic because it's a green overdrive pedal with 3 knobs. But actually it does have a very different kind of sound. When we think of the typical tube screamer type sound, we think of that kind of bass cut and then the really enhanced mid-range. The ODR-1 circuit isn't as mid-focused, it's a much more flat, natural sounding overdrive. It's a lot warmer than a tube screamer, it's got a lot more low-end response as well. It's actually a really versatile overdrive that works great with single coils, humbuckers, it works great with everything, which is why so many session players have turned to it as their secret weapon. So like I said, the STO is Jeorge Tripps' variation on that classic design. So just before we get too deep, I just want to say I'm not getting paid for this video. My friends at Huge have loaned me this pedal for a couple of days to shoot this video with. Huge are describing the STO as a smooth, silky overdrive. So it's based heavily on the ODR-1 sound. It's not a direct ODR-1 clone because basically what they say in the manual is that Jeorge Tripps got his hands on an original one, took it apart, and did his own thing. So he reimagined that circuit from the ground up. As part of the reimagined circuit, Jeorge has also replaced the original op amp that you'd find in the ODR-1 with his favorite op amp, which is the 4741, and they say that gives a much smoother, silkier, warmer sound, which they also describe as being more pillowy. This pedal is super easy to use. There's just 3 knobs. We've got the volume knob, which controls the volume of the pedal, the gain control, which controls the gain, and the tone control, which goes from warm right up to bright. So there's no 3-band EQs or anything too fussy here. You literally just dial in how warm or bright you want it with that one control. Top mounted jacks, and it runs off a standard 9-volt DC power supply. It looks like a Huge pedal, but in a much smaller enclosure as well. So it's great for anyone who's sort of a bit space conscious with pedal boards. This is a little bit smaller than a typical Boss style pedal. It's sort of in the same kind of sizing ballpark as something like an MXR style pedal, maybe even a little bit smaller than that again. Right, so let's get this plugged in now and hear some of the STO Super Terrific Overdrive tones. So to start off with, I'm going to get some single coil tones from my Schecter Nick Johnston Traditional. This is plugged into the Blackstar Studio 10 6L6, which you're hearing mic'd up with a Lewitt Audio LCT 440 condenser mic. And there's also some spring reverb coming from the Surfy Industries Surfy Bear Classic spring reverb tank, which is on top of the amp. So everything currently on the STO is set straight up at midnight. So I'm just going to play a bit, move the controls, and flip through the different pickup positions on a single coil guitar. I'm going to start in the neck position. So you can hear that this pedal is obviously not a super high gain pedal. It's great for those vintagey style breakups, kind of pushes you into classic rock and blues territory in the most extreme settings. And it also works great as a clean boost as well. With the gain all the way down, you get some nice boosted strat tones. So now I've switched to my Stanford Crossroad Thinline 30, which is a fully hollow twin P90 guitar. I'm just going to reset the pedal back to midnight, and we'll do the same thing again. I'll just play a bit and kick through a bunch of tones. So it works great with P90s as well. As you push the gain, it actually starts to sort of dive into some fuzz-like territories, which is pretty cool. The tone control is a bit extreme for my taste. On some of those upper settings, it does get a little bit too bright, but I'm probably not going to use it up there too often. So I've now reset the pedal to midnight, and I'm using my Tokai. I believe the number's an ES60. It's a 335 style guitar, which I've recently changed the pickups out to some Righteous Sound Patent 64s. They're like a sort of 64 335 kind of set, real sort of chimey sounding PAFs. So yeah, pedal back at midnight. I'm just going to go through some humbucker style tones now with the STO. So there you go, there are some tones from the brand new Way Huge STO Super Terrific Overdrive. That is a really cool pedal. The only thing I didn't really like about it was at the midnight position on the volume, it was a little bit dipped. I found that I was really having to kind of turn it up a bit to get it to a nice level, but that said, all of the tones you can get from this thing are pretty great. I think this is the sort of pedal that you're going to have to spend a bit of time dialing in. It's my first experience with an ODR-1 style circuit, so this is brand new to me as well. It's not a tone I'm overly familiar with. In my own playing, I usually go for TS type sort of mid-hump drives or things that are a bit more scooped, like a King of Tone. So this is an interesting one. I really like the sort of coloration and the tone of this thing. I think this is the sort of circuit I could get on well with once I've dialed it into my rig. Maybe it's even a question of which type of guitars would I use with this kind of tone. But the STO is a pretty cool pedal. It's a brand new one to the Way Huge line. It is their first kind of dip into that Nobels ODR-1 style world. And I think it's a pretty good dip at that. Jeorge Tripps has done a great job reimagining this circuit, and I'd love to test this out against a real ODR-1 one day to see what the difference is and how Jeorge has sort of reimagined this circuit. Let me know what you guys think of the tone of this. Do you think this is a Super Terrific Overdrive? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And also there's some links in the description below to my brand new guitar course, Right Notes Music Tuition. If you guys want to learn guitar or you want to take your playing to that next level, hit that link, sign up for a 7-day free trial, and I will see you guys there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.